YouTube channel, The Automation Hub. So, today we will talk about what is JavaScript executor and what is the use of JavaScript executor. So, basically, guys, JavaScript executor is the interface we use for like if you want to enter any value forcefully in the DOM, like if you want to enter any like input value inside the page forcefully, so that time you can use JavaScript executor. So JavaScript executor like uh, always do the perform operation forcefully. Like if you don't want to test your scenario like the human being doing, like I'm entering, this is the normal way, but if you want to enter any value forcefully, you can use JavaScript executor. Using JavaScript executor, we have multiple options. We can perform multiple operations using JavaScript executor in Selenium WebDriver, right? So, guys, I will show you in today's tutorial. We'll show you about how we can send alert using JavaScript executor and how to enter any input value. Like if you want to enter any value inside the input box, you can do without using send keys, right? You can enter the input value using JavaScript object, right? Using this, you can enter the value. There is no need to use send keys method. If someone asks you how to enter any input value without using send keys method, so how you are going to handle that scenario? So for that, you can answer that like we can use JavaScript executor. Using JavaScript executor, we can perform the enter any value inside any input field, right? And also I will show you how to click any field, like if you want to click on any checkbox or any radio button, how you are going to perform click operation, like how if you want to click on any link or any button, any element, how you are going to perform click operation without using any click method. So using JavaScript executor, you can perform the click operation also. So let's see, today I will show you one by one how we are going to perform all these three operations, right? Guys, we have multiple operation. We can perform multiple operation using JavaScript executor. If you want to highlight your any element, you can perform. If you can do the scroll up, scroll down also using JavaScript executor. So using JavaScript executor, we can perform multiple things, right? But I just want to show you the few basic common thing so that can you understand the better way. After that, we will discuss the later all the other parts also, right? So I will show you first one thing, like I want to show you one example where we can understand how JavaScript alerts shows, right? Okay, so I am going to open this MSH and I am going to open google.com, right? So I will open google.com, right? So I want to show you first how we can see the alert, right? So if you want to see any alert, JavaScript alert, how can you create any JavaScript alert, right? So I will show you first here. So one second, open console, and console, if you want to give any alert, you can give alert manually, right? Like this, you just need to enter under console and single this hello demo alert. Like this I entered, and when I'm going to click on this, you will see this JavaScript alert display in my web page, right? In my Google application, you can see the alert. Google.com says hello demo alert, right? So same way you can send any alert, right? If you want to pro insert any alert, JavaScript alert, you can perform. Welcome to google.com, right? I want to alert this, right? One second. So once you will click on this, see this alert is display, right? So if you want to display any alert in your application, how you can perform? So using JavaScript, guys, हम we can perform the this part. So I just created one class JavaScript concept. Okay, after that I added some common commands like initialize your driver and maximize window and set the property. So these three line I already mentioned here. So that way we always use, right, to initialize browser, right? So after that, what I'm going to do, I will use, I want to open first google.com. So driver dot get method I'm going to use. Inside this I will provide the URL, right? So I'm going to provide the URL here. So once I will provide URL, after that I want to show some alert in my Google page. I want to give any alert in my Google page. How I am going to do? Simple create JavaScript script executor object, right? JS equal to, we need to typecast guide because JavaScript executor is a interface, right? We can't create object of interface directly, right? So we need to typecast our driver, right? So simple typecast this, enter JavaScript executor. After that, just driver. In that way, we can typecast our JavaScript executor and import this. See, now I created JavaScript executor object. So using this, we can use execute script method. So I'm going to use execute script method, right? So you can pass multiple arguments like C, you can see different, or you can pass single argument also. So I want to pass this. I want to pass single argument. Inside single argument, I will pass the alert, right? I want to show alert in my Google page, right? So simple, I will use alert. Then inside this, I will give the alert type. So I will give you like hello, welcome to google.com. I'm going to show this alert in my Google page. So let's right now just I just entered some manually alert, right? I want to display in my Google page. So let's run this program and see. So right click run as Java application. So once you will run this program, see. So I just mentioned this, I just created this JavaScript alert manually using JavaScript executor interface, right? So this way guys we can send any alert to any application if you want. You can send any alert, right? So using this we can send the alert. So guys, first point is done, right? We already discussed about alert part, right? The second part, let's discuss. So simple second part is how to enter input value using JavaScript executor. So first part is covered, right? How to send alert using JavaScript executor. So guys, we use JavaScript executor object and then we are using this method execute script. Inside this you can pass the alert and alert value, right? In this way we can send the alerts using JavaScript, right? Second guys, I want to show you how we can enter any input value inside any input field, right? So let's create one example. JS concept, right? I'm going to create one JS concept class. Select the public static void main method. Then I'm going to copy this common lines, right? Common code. So just copy here and paste it here. Okay. So first of all, I did copy the launch the browser and set the property and maximize the window. After that, I just copied here the driver.get method. Here we will pass the URL, whatever we want to test, right? For demo purpose. So I am going to save this first. Then I want to show you one thing. I want to enter something inside. I'm going to use Orange HRM application, right, for demo purpose, and I want to enter username inside this field, username field, using JavaScript executor. I'm not going to use send keys here. I will use JavaScript executor, and then I want to perform the input send, like enter any value. So how I'm going to do? Simple, first inspect this element. So I'm going to use here name, because name also mentioned, and class is like this. So this is the common class, multiple element having the same class, so I'm going to use name here. So just copy the name value, and we will create first web element. So first of all I want to enter the URL. So copy the URL and paste inside the driver.get method. Okay, after that guys, what I want to do, I want to enter the value inside the input field, right? So first of all I want to create one web element. Okay, this is username, and I will create like driver dot find element by dot name, and I will provide name value as a username, right, because this one is mentioned there, right? See, and import this web element from Selenium, right? So now we created one web element, right? So this web element I want to enter any input value, right? So how I am going to enter input value inside this web element, right? So let's create JavaScript executor object. So we need to typecast because this is a interface, right? Script executor JS equal to typecast your driver here. Simple JavaScript executor, right, and pass the driver instance here. Okay, then import this JavaScript executor from Selenium, right? After that guys, I did created this object. Okay, now I'm going to using this object we will open and use execute script method. Here we will use execute script. So java js dot execute script I will use. Okay, then I want to enter the input value inside the this web element, right, this username. So how I am going to do this way? So simple, I will pass the argument. So simple, we will use argument. Okay, argument, and then argument, sorry, then value will be 0 dot value, right? I will pass this way. Then value will be what? I want to enter the value like name, so I will use mark name I will provide right inside this value. Okay, like this I will provide the mark value, then comma, and need to provide the element where you want to perform the where you want to enter the value, right? So here what I did, I am creating JavaScript executor object, then through typecast because this is an interface, right? And then we use JS object name dot execute script. We will use execute script method, then we will pass the arguments. So here I am giving argument 0 dot value. So under this value 0 argument we are storing mark value, right? I want to enter mark username as a mark, and in where, like inside the username field, right? So this way I entered, right? So this way we entered the value. Now what I want to do, now I am the input field. I want to give a different name here, input field, right? So same input field I will pass here, right? And then close. And then I want to do what? Simple. After this I want to give some weight. Threads dot sleep, right? So once my website will open, then wait for 10 seconds, then open, right? No, I will give 5 second wait. Okay, then what we need to do, just run the program again and let's see. It's loading. Mark, see, so guys, we entered mark value here, right? You can see mark enter, right? Because we use JavaScript executor, then we entered the value, input value, right? So let's run again so you will see better way. Not this one, guys, sorry. I'm running the different program here. Let's run this one. Okay. So I'm entering mark, username as a mark inside the username field. It will take 5 seconds, then mark will enter. See guys, mark entered inside the username field. See, so we perform the input method, like we entered input value inside the input field without using send keys. We are using here JavaScript executor. Using JavaScript executor object, we pass the argument dot value equal to mark, and we are giving the field where you want to enter any value. So every time whenever you want to enter any input value, you can write the code like this. You can use JavaScript executor and create the object, then use execute script method and then provide the arguments. Do, value will be 0, then dot value, and value, what value you want to enter, the value you can enter inside the single quote, then double quote you need to cover this, after that comma, and provide the element value, element name here. So this way JavaScript will executor will understand we need to enter mark value inside this field, right? So this way our program will execute. So guys, we already covered second point, right? So without using send keys, we entered the input value using JavaScript executor. Now third point I want to perform, how to perform click operation using JavaScript executor. So let's check one demo example also here, how we can use click method, right? How we can perform click operation using JavaScript executor, right? So I'm going to close all the applications here. Okay. Now I want to click on this field, login. Okay. So let's inspect this login button. I want to click perform click operation using in this click login method, login button. So let's see what we can use for this button, right? So we have type submit. So I'm going to use type as a submit, and I'm going to create one XPath. So button, right? Button, then at the rate type equal, I will use submit. See, so I created this XPath and see 1 of 1. So this is the correct XPath. I can say copy the XPath, and I will use the same code, same class, and then I want to perform this. So simple JavaScript executor dot execute script you will use. I'm going to use this, right? After that I will pass the argument, right? So this way argument right, one dot value equal value dot click I want to perform, right? So we don't use value, simple dot click operation I want to perform, right? After that I will pass the web element. So simple, I am going to enter here, or I don't want to here. I will create one web element first. So web element submit button, right, equal driver dot find element by dot xpath, then provide the xpath value inside this and semicolon. So I created this submit button web element and I will pass inside this, right? And then okay, so this way guys I am using click operation. I want to perform click operation. So let's first I'm going to comment this and I will pass this as a 0. So I'm going to store inside the 0 argument, right? Argument value be 0 dot click operation I want to perform in this field, in this element, and let's run this program and see if this will work or not. So I just want to click on the submit button. So let's run this program and see if we can click on this element. I think something is wrong. Let's see. Okay, see guys, I just mentioned incorrect click name method name here. That's why, right? That's why our code is show some error. Let's run this again. See, so when the click operation performs, see these two values are required because we click directly. We didn't enter any value. That's why we are getting this error, right? So click operation performed. That's why we are getting these red alerts, right? So guys, we performed click operation using JavaScript. See, so using JavaScript, I performed click operation. I performed submit send keys value, like we can enter any input value inside in any input field using JavaScript, or you can give, like you can display any alert using JavaScript executor. So I just gave you three demo examples where we are using JavaScript executor. So guys, I already covered these 3 points, like how we are going to use how we are going to send any input value inside the input field without using send keys, and how we are performing click operation using JavaScript executor, and how we are sending alert using JavaScript executor. So these op all threes operation I already show you, like how we are going to handle all three operations. So simple. For alert purpose, guys, you just need to provide the argument as alert, and inside this you need to provide the alert value, right? So this way you can give any alert in your application, right, manually. Second, I showed you how to enter any input value inside the input field using JavaScript executor. So this way you can use the JavaScript executor and you can give the value. And third is I showed you how to perform click operation using JavaScript executor. We are not using click method. We are using JavaScript executor script method. After that we are providing the argument, then the value where you want to click, right? So this way guys we use JavaScript executor and we can perform these operations. So guys, JavaScript executor we don't use every time because this is the way we are sending value forcefully, like we are performing action forcefully. So this is not the correct way to test any website. So always use common way, like we use send keys or click operation. But if we, like we are giving this the second options, like if you don't have if you want to perform any task forcefully, then that time you can use these JavaScript executor, but don't use every time. Always use the common method, not the JavaScript executor. So this is the way, guys, to handle all these operations using JavaScript executor. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and click on bell icon so you will get the notification whenever I will upload any video. So thank you so much. Keep practicing, keep learning. So bye bye.